as this plastic is actually available in various shapes and sizes, you may wonder how is this possible. The fact is that plastic is easily moldable, that is, can be shaped in any form. Plastic can be given any desired shape. It is easily moldable. Plastic can be recycled, reused, colored, melted, rolled into sheets, or made into wires. That is why it finds such a variety of uses. Plastic can be given any desired shape, and as we know that this plastic is mostly very famous because it can be recycled, reused, colored, melted, rolled into sheets, or made into the wires also. Okay, that is why it finds such a variety of uses. See, you can see one box on your screen about the polythene. Poly plus ethene is an example of plastic. Polythene is an example of plastic. It is used for making commonly used polythene bags. Now try to bend a piece of plastic yourself. Can all the plastics article bend easily? Before this, I would like to tell you one thing. Polythene is a famous plastic where we can say it's made up of ethene, polyethylene. So it is mostly commonly used polythene bags is example of this polythene plastic. Okay, if we try to bend the piece of plastic, we may find some difference, that some of the pieces can bend easily and some of the pieces they cannot bend. You will observe that some plastic articles can bend easily while some break when forced to bend. When we add hot water to plastic bottle, it gets deformed. Such plastic which gets deformed easily on heating and can be bent easily are known as thermoplastics. See, we are on now page number 37, where we can see some plastic bends easily while some plastic breaks when we apply force on them. Sometimes what happen, when we add the hot water to plastic bottle, it gets deformed. Such plastics which gets deformed easily on heating can be bent and also can be bent easily are known as thermoplastics. So this we can see some plastics on heating, by putting the hot water on them, they deformed, or they can bend easily. Such plastics are known as thermoplastics. Okay, now you may think, so which are the examples for the thermoplastics? Polythene and PVC are some of the examples of thermoplastics. Polythene and PVC are some of the examples of thermoplastics which bend and which get deformed on heating. Okay, they are used for the manufacturing toys, combs, and various types of containers also. Means this thermoplastic can be used for manufacturing toys, combs, and various types of containers. On the other hand, there are some plastics which when molded once cannot be softened by heating. Means some plastics are available which are molded only once, and after that if they are tried to heat or tried to make it softened by heating, then they cannot. Means they cannot be softened by heating. Some plastics which only molded at once and cannot be softened by heating, these are called thermosetting plastics. Thermosetting plastics. So two types of plastic, we have got the exact idea that thermoplastic means what and thermosetting plastic means what. Okay, two examples of this thermosetting plastics are this we can say it's Bakelite and melamine. Bakelite and melamine. So what is the Bakelite? Bakelite is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. Bakelite is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. It is used for making electrical switches, handles of various utensils, etc. See, we are learning the examples of thermosetting plastic. The one example is Bakelite. This Bakelite is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. and as it is the poor conductor of heat and electricity, it is used for making electrical switches, handles of various utensils, to avoid any kind of injuries. Okay, and the second example of thermosetting plastic is melamine. Melamine is a versatile material. It resists the fire and can tolerate the heat better than other plastics. See, as I told you now only, there are so many kinds of plastics, so many types of plastics, but melamine is a versatile material. It resists the fire and also it can tolerate the heat better than other plastics. So it is used for making floor tiles, kitchenware, and fabrics which resist the fire. Okay, this melamine have special unique characteristics. Because of that, it resists the fire, it can tolerate the heat better than other plastics, so it is used for making the floor tiles, kitchenware, and fabrics which resist the fire. Figure 3.8 shows the various uses of thermoplastics and thermosetting plastic. Okay, so today we have learned many more things actually related with the types of plastics, and also we have seen the activity which give us idea about the characteristics of the synthetic fiber. So today we have seen characteristics of synthetic fiber which make them very special, and due to that we use the synthetic fiber in the most of the amount. We have seen the plastic, it's various articles made from plastic, various kinds of the plastics, how they are, what is the element in the plastic, that also we have seen. And two famous plastics, just now we discussed the two types, the thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics, and their examples also we have seen in detail. Okay, so you can see actually the figures they have shown about the thermosetting plastic and some articles they made from thermoplastics. They have shown the picture in the figure 3.8. Okay, try to frame the questions, write the answers, write the important points. The remaining part of the lesson we will see at the next session. Thank you.